Okay, guys, let's proceed to our lecture series about introductory of Java programming tutorial. So today our topic is all about uh, math library. So Java math, we have this Java math class has many methods that allows you to perform mathematical tasks on numbers. If you remember in our previous video that we discussed about the 8 primitive data types, and we have these integer numbers and floating numbers. So we can manipulate those uh, data types using the math class. Okay, so let's go directly to the programming part. So we will create another class. Wait, create new Java main class. We will name it as Java math. Okay, Java math. And then let's remove this one just to clean. Okay, so the first math method that I will be presenting to you is the math max, having two parameters x and y. Okay, so later in our intermediary Java programming tutorial, we will discuss about methods. Now, so for now, this is the format to call the max value. Example, you will compare two numbers and check it which value has a greater which of the two variable has a greater value. Okay, example, int x equals 5, and then int y is like 10, and then we will display the result of that by calling the math function math dot. So as you check when you dot, okay, always remember that that operator is the separator between the object and the member of the objects or the class. So math is our object, and then that is the operator, and then when you press the enter button, when you press the dot button, it will display all the available members of that particular method, particular object. Okay, so in this case, we are using the max. Okay, it has two parameters, 1 and 2, and it will display double value. So let's put x variable, and here is y. We already have y. And when we run the program, it will display like I will concatenate something here. Yeah, 10. So the number blank is okay, let's add another one, max and min. So this one max and math that min. So same parameters. Okay, it has two parameter. It will accept two values. Okay, we will add like here the number blank is greater than, we will add the math that mean, which is it will return the minimum value. Okay, the first parameter is the x and the second parameter is y. Okay, it's very long, the code is very long. We can put like this, and then let's try to run. So as you can see, 10 is greater than 5. How about I will put x as 50 and run the program, it will change, right? So the number 50 is greater than 10. Okay? So it will get all the value in the variable. Okay, the next example is square root. So we always use square root in our class, in our elementary math and high school math. So we can use also here. So math square, you can create a program that will generate the square root of a certain value, square root, and then it has only one parameter. Okay, it will return the square root of a certain value. So example, let's see out the math that is square root of, what is the square root of 10? Okay, the y. Okay, and then run the program. Okay, the square root of y is like that. What's the square root of 25? It should be 5, right? Yeah, okay. Let's add, like, let's change this one into variable, and let's change this one 25. Okay, and then let's add the square the square root of plus y, because that's the value of y, and then we will concatenate a space is like that. Okay, so when we run the program, so the square root of 25 is 5. How about if I will change this one into x and run the program? The square root of 50 is 7 point blah blah blah. Okay, so square root will return, square root method returns the square root of the value. Okay, next let's go to this one, absolute. We always use this one in our math subject, the math that abs. So, and then here is the parameter. So, math.abs is a method that returns the absolute value of a certain number. So, when we said absolute, it will display the positive value, right? The absolute value of -4 is 4. We already know that one in the in our math subject. Okay, see out, like, math dot abs. Let's try the absolute value of y. Ah, no, x. Okay, what is the absolute value of x? And we will add, like, comment here, the absolute value of uh, concat x concat is plus. Okay, run the program. So the absolute value of 50 is 50. How about I will put this one into a negative value? Run the program. The absolute value of -50 is 50. Okay, that's correct. Next is, so there's so many method inside of the math class. I cannot present to you all of the methods. Okay. Now we will show you the math.random. So sometimes you use the random method. So this random method will return, random returns a random number between 0 and 1. Okay, this one is will only return 0 and 1. Okay, so let's try see out. Oh my god. So, like, math dot random. Okay, no parameter. Okay, and run a program. It will display, like, no, it will display point something because the value inside of the random is only applicable for 0 to 1. Okay, how about if I will get a random number from 0 to 10. So I just multiply this one as 10 times 10. Okay, and run the program. Mm. I will get the whole number. If you remember, we can cast this one into integer so that we can get the whole number. So, is it allowed here? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Not this one. Why I put it? Oh no, it should be not like that. So it should be like here, like that. Okay. So just add this one. It means any number of the result of the random number from 0 to 10, it will be cast into integer. Okay, run the program, then we get 0, run. Why? Why always 0? I don't know what happened. Why it's always 0? But I think this is correct. Okay. Let's try to remove this one. Okay, let's try to remove. Let's declare an int number having the math dot random, and then let's multiply by 10, and then we will cast this one into integer. Okay, that's casting for integer. Okay, and then we will call the number here to display. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so we can get now the value from 0 to 10. Okay, next is, that's the random. Next is, I, yeah, let's try to check. Hmm. You can explore everything about the math function by using the dot operator. Here we have pi, e. This one is like natural, the number that is closer to than any other to e, the base of natural. Yeah. So we have the pi. You already know what is pi. The I triple E remainders, absolute. So absolute will have like double value, float, integer, long. Absolute exact, cos, add exact, add. So a sine, a tangent. What is this? I forgot this one. Cube root. Oh yeah, this is cube root. Ceiling of the number, like the upper part of the number. Ceiling division. So it has many methods that you can apply. It depends upon uh, what is your application for that matter. So that's all for today about the math function. You can check the reference of the math function in this. I will show you here in our, yeah. So I will put it here. You can check it here. All of the math reference for Java. All of the methods inside of the math class. Okay, so that's all for our presentation today, and see you for the next presentation.